The fitness lifestyle does not fix all of your problems. Hi, I'm Coach Wolverine, the owner and the creator of the Wolverine Lifestyle and co-host of the channel A Conversation Over Drinks. Now, as I said, the fitness lifestyle does not fix all of our problems. I have first-hand experience with this. So a little bit of a background story first. I grew up very overweight. I was bullied for the vast majority of my life, right up until my teens, and it was not a good time for me. It really wasn't into it. I fell into a deep low because of it, to the point where I didn't want to be here anymore. It got my self-worth was very bad. Okay, I'll say that. Around the age of 14, 15, the last straw just broke. I remember the day very vividly. I was living in Marshall, Saskatchewan, and we had this mirror at the bottom of our downstairs, of the flight of stairs to go downstairs. And I remember I was standing there with my shirt off, and I looked at myself, into myself, and I hated myself. I hated how I looked, and it was from that moment I vowed that I was going to change my life. So I started working out. We had an at-home gym. We had some of those old plastic concrete-filled weights. And so I started training, started working out, eating a little bit healthier. And as the years had progressed, it became a part of my lifestyle. It was just something that I did. There was no question about it. Throughout high school, I would take a spare after lunch so I could go to the gym. After high school, I would, even if I had worked a 10 or 12-hour day, still ensure that I made it to the gym. Because that chunk of my time, of my life, where I was bullied for my weight, impacted me so greatly that I was now placing my worth in the work I was putting into the gym to be able to change my life. So this was the interesting thing. I gained weight, I lost weight, I got leaner, I bulked up. I tried the bodybuilding thing, wasn't my jam. Did boxing for a bit, that was a lot more fun. The only really sport that caught on for me was powerlifting. And then I have a different video about an unhealthy attachment to powerlifting, which I'll actually link up there. But powerlifting in itself was very unique for me because I was able to mask the fact that I wasn't in the shape that I wanted to mentally, because in the sport I just had to be as big and strong as possible. So watch the other video, you'll understand that one more. Now moving forward, throughout this time, I was also doing personal development work on my brain and my emotions and feelings and whatnot. Then when we hit the lost years, I'm sure you guys know what I'm referring to, I had made a vow to myself that I was going to come out of lockdown in better shape than I went in. So I started running every day. I didn't also have access to the gym. I can't forget that. So I did whatever I could to just keep the habit going. I was running every day. I changed my diet drastically. I was very, very strict with everything because I wanted to be in shape. Essentially, I wanted a six-pack. I'll be frank with you. I wanted a six-pack because there was at no point in time in my life that I had a six-pack, other than once when I was 19-ish and I was boxing and I had to lean out for a fight. And so for like a whopping 24 hours, I had a six-pack, so that 24 hours was cool. So throughout the lost years, I had continued to grind at those goals. Sure as shit, I hit it. I got a six-pack. And you want to know what changed? Nothing. Nothing at all. I was proud of myself for getting the six-pack. But this is what I learned something. I had attached an expectation to having a six-pack. An expectation that I was going to be happy when. And I wasn't any happier. I got this six-pack, and I remember looking in the mirror and just looking at myself and be like, okay, now what? Now what am I going to do? And it was in that moment I finally got it. I finally got it. You know, there was a video that I watched years and years ago. Dom Mazzetti, Bro Science. Man, I used to get a kick out of those videos. But anyways, he had made a comment. And he's like, you know, the day you start lifting is the day you're forever small. Because you're never going to be as big as you want to. You know, for the gym bros, yeah, that might be a thing. But there's a deeper meaning to that statement, is when we start doing something, so like the gym, with the intention to look better, most often we're going in to look better in comparison to other people, not in comparison to who we were yesterday. So where the problem in this lies is that people continuously change. Our environment changes, the places we go change, so the people that we see consistently change. So that means we continuously have new people to compare ourselves to. So we are continuously reaching for a goal that is literally moving out of the way of our hands as we're trying to grab for it, because we're comparing to this idolized body. Whether it's somebody in a magazine, oh wait a minute, this guy at the gym has a better body. Oh wait a minute, this guy in this music video has a better body. Oh wait a minute, this bodybuilder has whatever. You guys understand what I'm talking about. The point is, changing the outside does not fully change the inside. It will help. Don't get me wrong. It does help. But when we lead our life, when we lead our goals and our vision on a premise of I'll be what blank space when, and for me it was I will be happy, I will be fulfilled, I will be confident when, we're never going to actually achieve it. It will be forever out of our grasp. And this is just one more reason why we need to focus on us, focus on our lane, not compare our story to somebody else's story, not be looking outside of ourselves for anything. Everything we need is in here, right? If we can't find the emotion we're wanting to feel right now, we're not going to feel it whenever, whatever that outcome is going to happen. There might be some hint of it, but the fulfillment will not be there. It will not be there. If we want to feel happiness, we have to learn to feel happy now. We're not going to feel happy with the body, with the big bank account, with the nice car, with the motorbike, with, you know, the dream woman, the whatever. We're not going to feel gratitude when we have all of those things. We're not going to feel fulfillment when we have the business that we've been designing complete, or the book finished written, or whatever, unless we can feel that emotion now. We need to feel it now to create that future for us. So I'll put it to you this way. I spent 13 years of my life on the belief of I will be happy when I have this six-pack, just to find out when I had the six-pack, I spent the last 13 years on an empty goal. If I would have known better, which of course we're aware that we can't have known better, if I had found happiness and fulfillment in myself at 14 years old, my fitness journey would have been filled with hope, inspiration, gratitude, fulfillment, drive, passion, as opposed to resentment, guilt, shame, fear. My fitness journey was rooted in fear, not love. So I want to ask you to reflect this on yourself. If you're going to the gym or you're in this new lifestyle solely to feel a certain way what's holding you back from feeling that way now? And be honest with yourself. If you're going to the gym and maybe you have the body you want, but why are you not truly happy yet? So that's it for everything. That is it for today, guys. Please like, share, subscribe on whatever platform you're consuming this content on. If you have any questions or comments or similar experiences to myself, I would absolutely love to hear them. So comment below. Catch you on the flip side. Take care.